Hi Camp Ivica campers! Who's ready to do a science experiment? It's gonna be lots of fun. I think this is a little much. Okay, here's what it is. This is a really fun experiment that I've done with my kids lots of times and we love it. It's easy to do, but it's really neat. So, if you're planning on doing the experiment along with us, this is what you're gonna need. You need to get Ivory soap. It has to be Ivory brand. A paper plate or a microwavable plate will work. And a microwave. That's it. So if you're planning on doing this experiment along with us, go ahead and pause the video right now and go get these items. I'll wait. Okay, so we're all back. So first I wanted to talk to you about the difference between soaps. It's really important with this experiment that we use Ivory brand soap. Here's why. Let's first start off with this other brand I have. This is Dial soap. Let me show you what happens when we put this in water. So we're gonna take the Dial soap and put it in this bowl of water. Can you see what happens? It drops to the bottom. Now, I'm gonna take Ivory soap. Harder to open. I'm gonna take the Ivory soap and put it in. You see what happens with that one? It floats. Okay, so now let's discuss this. Ivory soap. That's our big thing. Ivory soap floated. So in this experiment, that's really important, that's a soap that floats. And we'll explain why as we're going along with the experiment. So I'm just gonna put the bar of soap on the paper plate or the plate that you're gonna use in the microwave. We're gonna put it in the microwave and set it for 1 minute. In the microwave, 1 minute, start. Okay, so while that's going, let's talk about what's gonna happen. The Dial soap is whipped when it's being made, but it's whipped to a certain degree and then they stop. The Ivory soap, they whip it a little bit further. And with that, when they're whipping it, it puts lots of tiny little air bubbles inside that soap. Those tiny air bubbles that get built inside the bar of soap are what make it float. But the cool thing is, those tiny little bubbles are what make this experiment awesome. It's really neat. So what's happening right now in that microwave, all those tiny little air bubbles that are caught inside that bar of soap are heating up in that microwave. And what happens when that air heats up is it's going to expand and want to get bigger. But in order to get bigger, it has to have a space outside of that soap. So let's see what happens. We have 5 seconds left, and we're gonna see the pretty cool reaction. So, I could have done it longer. You wanna come see, you can see what the soap does. It turns into this cool soap foam almost. And it's puffy and powdery, and it's really soft. The neat thing is if you puff up the whole bar of soap, you can cut it up, and it'll puff up into a huge ball, and then you can put that in the bathtub and have a very soapy, very clean bath. It'll be lots of fun. If you have any questions, make sure you let us know, and we can do a follow-up video if you guys are interested. Hope you enjoyed. Have fun, guys.